if he's up for it.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Friday the 17th of May 2019 and the Metro City nightclub in Northbridge, Perth, Western Australia is the place to be. This is your Thunderdome 30 main event of the evening. 6 by 3-minute rounds in the 59-kilogram super featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. He is trained by Rosa from the Skapan squad in Indonesia. With an official weight of 58.4 kilograms, he has a record of 72 fights with 6 draws and 37 wins. Ladies and gentlemen, this is El Matador, Rivo Rengkung. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, he is trained by Jay Gray from the Onyx Fight Team. With an official weight of 58.7 kilograms, he has a record of 9 fights with 8 wins. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Action Jackson!
Here we go. This is the main event of Thunderdome 30. Final instructions have been given by referee Gary Springer Ingraham. It is Action Jackson England taking on El Matador, Rivo Rengkung. Of course, Action Jackson England in the green trunks and Rivo Rengkung in the black trunks. My name is Brett Bonetti. Hope you're enjoying our coverage here at Thunderdome 30. Joined by the main man, Paul Morrison.
Yeah, this will be a really tough fight. You can see that obviously they've weighed in the same, but Jackson certainly looks a little bit tall, a little bit leaner. He's got a lot more reach on him. So he's going to have to try to use that, and you can see that the Matador is going to try to close that distance.
I think this fight is going to suit Action Jackson England because he needs this sort of durable, experienced fighter to sort of take that next step up in class, and I think he's going to give him the distance that he needs, because what I've been really impressed with Jackson England is what is happening right now is movement and his speed, and he's getting more powerful as his career goes on. So he's mixing those 3 attributes and come along quite nicely, and that's why he's considered one of Australia's best boxing prospects.
Yeah, but he's got good height for obviously this weight, because he's obviously very lean and very light. But yeah, like you said, Brett, being only 21, he's not going to have his power all just behind him yet. And once he learns to sit on his punches, it grows into his body, he's going to definitely have some more power. But
that was a nice punch there by Jackson, and he's down. We saw that. He clipped him with a left hook, and Rivo Rengkung has taken a knee already in round number 1. And that's a display of power that is growing inside Jackson England. Springer.
A little bit shocked by that.
Wow. This could be an early night because Jackson's come in and he's hurt him again to the body. Jackson England is on fire.
Yeah, it doesn't look like
this could be over.
I think that might be all she wrote.
I think this is over. This is it. Wow, Springer just gave him every opportunity, but he's all over. What a performance by Action Jackson England. A TKO victory in round number 1. Wow, this fight was supposed to happen at Thunderdome 29, but surgery to Action Jackson had to delay this fight, and he looks better than ever.
Yeah, look, he came out fast, he looked fit, he definitely had the speed advantage over the Matador, but it looks like the Matador's holding his arm. I'm not sure whether he's injured or something's happened, but look, Action, obviously, he looked like he was going to be fitter, he looked faster, and he definitely looked like he had more sting in his punch.
Now, he looks very high at the moment because he's been hoisted by Lucas Big Daddy Brown.
With a big man.
Entourage holding his belt, but wow, that was really impressive. I'm going to go and have a chat to Action Jackson England as soon as CJ makes this one official. But wow, that was impressive.
Yeah, it definitely was impressive, but like you said, Jackson definitely came out looking sharp. He definitely had the speed advantage on the Matador, and Rivo just really couldn't recover from that. He didn't look like he was going to be able to handle his speed. Not sure about the power shots, but he definitely hurt him with that body shot. Whether he's injured or not, it's relevant now because Gary gave him another chance and he waved it off. He did the right thing, so we'll head into the ring and see what he's got to say. But a big win on his career, a guy who went the distance with Luke Jackson not long ago, who's just all for a world title.
Bout 9 of the evening, ladies and gentlemen, your Thunderdome 30 main event of the evening. This bout ended 1 minute 58 into the first round. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by knockout, the blue corner, Jackson, England.
All right, I'm with your winner, Action Jackson England. Wow, that was really impressive. I mean, you must be really happy with that performance.
Yeah, very happy. I just want to say a big thank you to everybody being out tonight, those here for me and those here for everyone else. You know, it's a big ask, I know, and there's a lot of people here that I'd love to thank. You know, I'd like to thank everybody, and I hope everyone's had a good night so far.
They certainly have after that. That was mighty impressive. This is a fight that I thought you had to have to take the next step, because this is a guy with a ton of fights, really experienced, really durable. He's had a lot of unanimous points decision on his resume, but you just took a really tough, durable guy out with power, speed, great movement out in one round. That is really impressive.
Yeah, you know, like the likes of Luke Jackson and Joel Brunker both fighting him, and Joel Brunker stopping him, and Luke Jackson going the distance. You know, someone as tough as him, I thought, you know, durable, strong, tough, beautiful to make the step up. And thank you again to Rivo as well. Big thank you to him. And I was actually putting myself out there and lifting the ante straight away, and I got the win and I stopped him.
Well, this fight was actually supposed to happen at Thunderdome 29, but obviously it got delayed. He obviously fully recovered as well. There's no question about that. But how's the body feeling? I mean, you obviously had a fantastic training camp.
Yeah, well, after getting my appendix out, we had three and a half weeks probably getting back into it, and ever since then it felt perfect, no issues at all.
Well, again, Australia, get excited about this young man because he's one of Australia's best boxing prospects. We've been calling that for a while, and he proved it once again tonight. Do you have any more words for the fans here in Perth Metro City?
Again, thank you all, and also I'd just like to mention that, you know, I just want to thank everybody here. I want to thank my coach, Jay Gray, he's the man. I want to thank Steve, Chico Francis, Big D, Black Mamba in the front. And then also I just want to mention as well that Lucas is going over in July to fight on the 27th of July, and I'm fortunate to be able to go over there and fight in the undercard. So I'm actually going to be over in the UK. So
breaking news! Can't wait to see you take the world stage because, again, we're really excited about what's next for you. So, again, congratulations on a magnificent victory. Really impressive. We can't wait to see you again overseas, but also back home.
Thank you, Brett. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the main event, Action Jackson, England.
So thanks for being part of Thunderdome on the unique 30th anniversary of the edition. Thanks to WTV for having us on. Hope you guys enjoyed it at home. There's some really great fights. Hope you guys got a bit of an insight into what the fighters do, and we're looking forward to seeing you back next time, and hope to see you back on WTV as well.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Jack Boxing, we'd like to thank you for joining us here tonight for Thunderdome 30. Whether you're here with us at the Perth at the Metro City nightclub or you're watching on West TV. Thanks to all their fighters and their teams. Thanks to our sponsors, without whose support we couldn't make this happen. Thank you to our beautiful ring girls, Sandy, Sarah and Carla, the beautiful Dragon Fire girls. Thank you to our auctioneer, Tiny Holly. Thank you to our commentary team, Paul Morrison, and the voice of WA Combat Sports, Mr. Brett Bonetti. My name is CJ Rose. It's been a real pleasure to be your MC for this evening. We will be back on the 26th of July for Thunderdome 31. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, thank you and good night.